I use a metaphor of the modern skyscrapers, which could be considered as 4 generations of them. So the first generation was about up to 30 stories. Second generation was about like 60 stories. Third generation was 70, 80 stories, and the fourth generation is 100, 150 stories. And so if you look at them superficially, you don't see like what's the big difference in between the second and third, or third and fourth, but we see that inside the structure we, again using metaphor of skyscraper, that we can build the square meter cheaper, and we can build more on the same land plot. So that's why we think we are considerably more efficient than the previous generation. A relatively weak state postal service and relatively weak general logistics services. So in Russia there is no equivalent of American postal service or UPS or FedEx. They do exist here, but they are not comparable with the scale that they are available in the US or in Europe or in Asia. And so that's why we are not copying any of the big players in the other markets. We were moving step by step, figuring out what's valuable for customers in Russia based on what are the realistic conditions.